Hello everybody, my name is Cul Blu and I'm bringing you guys random podcast number 10. And this is actually kind of cool because this is my first double digit series. Oh my gosh, I hit the double digits, I'm so happy. Yay! And it's actually kind of depressing at the same time because this is the second time I'm recording this. So the last time, aside from having a little bit of lag towards the end of the game, I basically forgot to switch the overlay. So the entire game was casted with the whole Cul Blu Dota random pubcast number 10 overlay. So long story short, I had to re-record random pubcast number 10. So sorry for all the players who were in the game. I won't be giving shoutouts to you guys, sadly, because you were not featured in the video. But yeah, I just gotta remember to switch my overlays, right? But anyway, I did have a little bit of lag towards the end of that. I did state that I wanted to re-record. So here I am re-recording, for better or for worse. I guess I kind of jinxed myself, I don't know. But anyway, so a few things happened. I finally broke 100 views. Thank you guys very much for viewing my videos. I highly appreciate it. Shoutouts to everybody who watched my videos, even if it was just for a few seconds. It still counts as a view, but I would much prefer you watch the entire thing because I want to know, or I want to hear your feedback on how I'm doing, or how I sound, if I sound weird, if I'm talking too fast, if I am saying a few things too many times. Please, please, please don't be afraid to let me know. I do not bite. I mean, okay, I don't bite, but maybe I might chew a little bit, but nah. And there's a Shadow Shaman laughing, perfect timing. See, Shadow Shaman thinks I'm funny. There's slapstick in the background. But anyway, so I broke 100 views, cool. Also got 2 new subscribers. Big shout out to one of my, oh gosh, I gotta bring this back up. There's my phone saying it's a dead battery. I got 2 new subscribers. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm collecting people. It's crazy, isn't it? Let's see more subscribers. Big shout out to, gosh, hold on, loading. Big shout out to GR33N3Y13. That's basically Greeny13. Big shout out to him. He's actually one of my friends from middle school. I've known him since middle school. I guess it's weird, but we still keep in contact. Me and him used to draw all the time. We used to do something called battle comics. It's something that we pioneered. But anyway, looks like, hold on. Before I finish all the introduction, we have a little bit of engagement. Medusa's probably going to be going down to this Phantom Line to Windrunner combo. There she goes. She goes down. First blood goes to the side of the Radiant.
First blood.
And oh my gosh, I'm getting ahead of myself. Anyway, shoutouts. I had to hurry and finish the shoutouts so I can introduce the players, because that's more important than shoutouts. Because these are the guys entertaining us at the moment. Last shout out goes to CVAC0. He is a totally random person that I do not know. Big shout outs to him. He's my first random person I don't know who subscribed to my channel. I am highly honored to be bringing you content, sir. And thank you for watching my videos. And I'm obviously doing something right if I have a random subscriber, right? It's the start of something, people. It's the start of something. Anyways, aside from talking about that, let's go on to introduce the players, which I failed to do. I'm actually going to introduce the players from this list because I want to be lazy. On the Radiant side, we have Yarkusu on this Luna. We have Yarkusu on Luna. We have MCK on Tinker. We have at Frank Lin on the Windrunner. We have MRVLL on that Lion, and we have Cry in BMW. Cry in BMW, like a driving BMW, but except for only with tears. On that Phantom Lancer. Meanwhile, on the Dire side, we have Sino card on that Ricky. We have Shiny. Very nice. That is a Firefly reference, guys. I hope that's a Firefly reference. If it is, I'll be very happy. Shiny on Nyx Assassin, so he's obviously pretty cool. We have Evil Bandmaster on this Medusa. We have DRZZD on that Shadow Shaman, and we have Undercom on that Bane. Now, there's a little bit of back and forth going on down this bottom lane. We have Ricky throwing a few blink strikes defensively and also a little bit offensively, but not much going on in the bottom lane. I think the next kill might happen in the bottom lane though, because that is a pretty aggressive lane between having a Shadow Shaman and a Ricky. They can do quite a bit of damage, but there is a Lion here to throw off the spike just in case. Actually, as soon as I say that, Nyx Assassin comes top. Looks like they really want to go in for something. Oh my gosh, beautiful shackle by the Windrunner. Dear Jesus, it hits 2, but it doesn't matter. Nyx Assassin is a little bit moving at a haste, or has a haste on him, so he's able to run past the tower and catch up with her. And his Phantom Lancer run away as fast as he can. These guys, he knows that they're fighting under tower. He knows that they might or they probably don't want to be taking that much damage. And Windrunner will be going down to Nyx Assassin. There goes Elias to auto attack. She does go down. And here we have a Tinker rotating mid. He's going to go ahead and throw out the Marching Machine. Nyx Assassin's going to be walking right into this. Oh my gosh, not what he wants to be walking into. And Phantom Launcher does in fact go top 2, a brain sap by Bane. I did hear that. Meanwhile, we see Nyx Assassin going down to the Tinker because he walked right into the Marching Machines. Very nice play by Tinker. Okay, now that everything's a little bit settled, now the dust is settled a little bit, I'm going to stare at Windrunner for a second. As always, if I ever see anybody with an @ on their above their name, I will plug them heavily. Guys, please check out @Franklin on the Twitter pages. Please tell him what's up, tell him hi, check him out if you like his play. Most definitely check him out if you like his play. Follow him if you like his play. And if you are just going to go visit his page, just visit and say, hey, Cul Blu sent me. I'm just dropping by to say hi. We saw you in the game. And let them know that we are showing him the love so that he can feel the love and he can feel love. Assuming it's a he, of course. Oh, once again, that is @Franklin. Oh jeez, I can't pronounce. Meanwhile, we have a little bit of a damage exchange up top. We had Bane throw out the brain sap on top of Windrunner. Windrunner was able to just Windrun away. Medusa threw out the snake earlier too, so she could sap the mana.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Wait, does it sap mana? I think it saps mana. Yes, it steals mana, and it only gives Medusa mana. But anyway. So here we got Nyx Assassin. He has a bottle. He has a Invis Rune in his bottle. He will be coming top. I think Phantom Launcher might be in a little bit of trouble. If Nyx Assassin can throw out the stun right before he doppel walks, and then we have a follow-up sleep or something by the Bane, then they will be able to get this kill. It all depends on how fast Phantom Launcher reacts. Phantom Launcher does get mana burn. He does not have enough mana for doppel walking. He will be definitely going down. Very nice play by Nyx Assassin for throwing out that mana burn before he threw out anything else. Meanwhile, did we see a kill down by? No, we did not see a kill down by. All the kills have been happening top. These guys are a little feisty up top, aren't they? Anyway, let's take a look at the item. Whoa, last hit to denies. Last hit to denies. That's always first. As far as last hit to denies go, Medusa's getting all the farm up top versus her counterpart, which is Phantom Assassin. Tinker just topped her. He's getting more farm than Nyx Assassin, but that's mainly because Nyx Assassin has been investing more of his time roaming top to go ahead and get that gank. And he's extremely shiny. Why is he so shiny? Nyx Assassin, why are you shiny? Anyway, oh my gosh, we finally had a kill down bot. There was a lion over here. There was Windrunner rotated down bot to help out with the gank. I'm sorry I missed that, guys, but Riki did go down. Luna did take a lot of damage, but it doesn't matter. She has herself Tranquil Boots, so she'll be able to heal up. She can stay in lane for almost infinite time. Meanwhile, what else do we have going on around the map? We have Medusa with a lot of farm. She's leading in farm. That's really good for her because Medusa needs a crap load of farm. Bane is obviously doing his job, shooing away everybody in lane. As you can see, Windrunner has 0 last hits. She is playing a support role, so that's to be expected, but Phantom Launcher only has 7. A total of 10 last hits versus Medusa's 26 last hits. So Phantom Launcher is getting almost 0 farm up in this top lane due to the Bane harassment, due to the snake throwing out, or the constant snake harass from Medusa. Meanwhile, we got Nyx Assassin. Nyx Assassin doing a really good job controlling these runes. He ran up to the top. He was able to pick up a double damage rune. He will be going in on this Tinker. I think he will be able to get a kill. He throws out the Spike Carapace in preparation for Tinker to throw out the Marching Machine, but no, Tinker does not. And Nyx Assassin will be losing his life. He did get caught in the corner. Meanwhile, we have Phantom Assassin going down. Phantom Assassin went down to Medusa. Not good at all. Medusa's getting all the farm that she wants. She has her phase boots and her Ring of Aquila already versus Phantom Lancer's Tranquil Boots. Which Tranquil Boots is not really all that expensive, but Ring of Aquila is kind of expensive. Meanwhile, Windrunner went down bot. Jeez, these guys are dying left and right. Nyx Assassin is living up to his name. He is assassinating any and everybody. I'm just going to have my camera follow him around for the rest of the game, so I miss not another kill. Because it seems he's been involved in every single kill. Let's see if that is entirely true. Nyx Assassin has 3 kills and 2 assists. His team has 6 kills, so he was involved in all kills but 1, showing that he's been ganking consistently, which is definitely what he wants to be doing. Meanwhile, we have Tinker about to go down to the Riki Nyx Assassin combination. He was trying to throw out a Marching Machine, but the smoke cloud did stop him. It does mute you so that he was not able to, or it does silence him so he was not able to cast a spell. He was able to prolong his life for a little bit by throwing out the laser on top of Riki, so that Riki will be missing 100% of his attacks for, how long is it? 100% of his attacks for 3 seconds. But it didn't matter. Nyx Assassin was there to follow up with the stun, and he did go down shortly afterwards. Meanwhile, we got Phantomlancer. He's just went ahead and gave up hope on top lane. He's gonna let Windrunner go ahead and run her suicide solo, as she should, and he's gonna go in the jungle and farm up. He has enough level to farm in the jungle. He also has a Tranquil boost, so he can farm here pretty effectively. And we'll probably see Phantomlancer reaching his full fruition. Meanwhile, we have Shadow Shaman throwing out this stun, throwing out the disable on top of Luna. Nobody to follow up, and there's Shadow Shaman losing his life to the Luna ulti.
Hungry, Nova?
A very good rotation by Lion to come around the top and go ahead and throw the frog on top of Shadow Shaman. That was essentially a free kill for Luna. And here's Nyx Assassin. He has a haste rune. He has a bottle. He is fully mana'd up. Okay, as soon as I say that, he runs out of mana. He does activate his Vendetta. He's looking for a kill on either the Luna or the Lion. But now he's going to go ahead and search in the jungle. No, he's not going to search in the jungle, but if he did search in the jungle, he would be able to find himself a Phantomlancer. I think it will be much easier for him to find that, but I don't think he knows that there's a Phantomlancer in the jungle. There you go. He's ran past the tower. His Vendetta did run out. His haste rune is about to run out. There it goes. It is officially out. And taking a look at the last hits, Medusa is still farming like a madman. Oh my Jesus. Versus the Phantom. She has 46 last hits versus the Phantomlancer's, what is it, 23, 24? So she is getting a lot of farm top. And she's also been involved in 2 kills. She's only died once versus the Phantomlancer, who has died a grand total of, where is he? A grand total of 3 times, and he has 1 death. Or sorry, 1 kill. So Medusa is definitely getting everything that she wants. She's getting her farm. She's also getting her last hits, or she's also getting her last hits and the kills. The ganks from Nyx Assassin have probably been much appreciated, and here we have a standoff between Tinker and Ricky. I think Tinker knows that Ricky's over here, so he's gonna go ahead and hang out. Ricky is missing from lane, so Tinker wants to be a little bit safe. He's probably gonna throw a Marching Machine and continue to farm these ancients. We see a 3-stack on the, or 2-stack on the, no, 3-stack. That's 1, 2, 3. Are these only 3? I think it's only 3 of them. So it's a 3-stack. On the ancients, there's 2 set of ancient golems, and there's 1 set of ancient black dragons. Anyway, Tinker knows that he's in a little bit of trouble, so he's going to go ahead and rotate. He sees nobody on the map. That's a sign that, hey, somebody's probably ganking you. And he's really vulnerable in this lane. Windrunner's going to go ahead and rotate mid. The middle tower is going to go ahead and pushed by the Shadow Shaman. Shadow Shaman throws down the wards, and they're going to. The siege has begun. The siege has in fact begun. There's Tinker throwing out the rockets, trying to do a little bit of damage. Phantomlancer is also mid to help out. There's a soul ring. I think I saw a soul ring. Nope, Shadow Shaman does go down to the Phantomlancer nuke, assisted by the Lion, of course. And here's Ricky hanging out in the corner. He's waiting for these guys to walk a little bit forward so he can initiate the fight and he can get a crazy kill, or get a very nice kill. There's Windrunner running past him. Windrunner might be in a little bit of trouble. If Ricky can run up, he will not go for that. Instead, he's going to go for the Phantomlancer. Very good choice for him, just as long as the Windrunner is not able to respond fast enough. Phantomlancer doesn't really have much of anything to survive this. I honestly think he can go toe-to-toe with Ricky, but I don't think Ricky wants to go toe-to-toe with him. I'm not sure if he realized that he just got body blocked, but Ricky's waiting for him to get a little bit lower. He's trying to figure out which one is him. And meanwhile, the top tower goes down, and here we got Luna ulting, and Nyx Assassin activating the carapace as soon as he can. He gets a stun on Luna. He's able to run away. I think he will be able to make it out with his life. We got a TP support. No, we did not. I was about to say, yeah, we have a TP support coming in from the Radiant side, the wrong side. And Lion really wants to help out the kill. Windrunner throws a beautiful shackle, able to catch the Nyx Assassin on the high ground. Windrunner does get stunned up by the spike carapace, and this game is all over the place. Jeez. Let's see. Luna is close to her BKB. She's building BKB first so she can survive. And her team fights between all the disables and Ricky on the side of the Dire. She does want, or she probably will go down pretty fast, and she does get caught out. There's a Nyx Assassin with a spike. There's a Shadow Shaman who's pretty much a walking disable. And there's a Bane who can just ulti her and destroy her pretty easily. Meanwhile, Ricky's been roaming for quite a bit. I think his last hits have suffered. He has not gotten as many kills as he wants. He should pick up that Invis rune, because Ricky makes a funny sound when he picks up an Invis rune. I think that's Ricky. Or maybe that's Anti-Mage when he picks up a Blink Dagger. I think when you buy a Blink Dagger as an Anti-Mage, Anti-Mage says really. It's a pretty nice little Easter egg. I really like the fact that Valve does put that in their games. Or decided to put that in the game. But anyway, we got Phantom Lancer facing off with the Medusa. Medusa's really good versus a Phantom Lancer because Phantom Lancer relies on his illusions to do all of his damage, especially once he gets himself a defusal. And all Medusa has to do is just throw her ulti and all of his illusions are instantly gone. It's pretty ridiculous. And anytime a Phantom Lancer makes a new illusion, it goes down. Meanwhile, we have Ricky trying to go on the wing run. Ricky will be getting caught out. There's a Sentry Ward placed down, and he is gonna die. A pretty swift death.
Take my advice.
I'm pretty sure that's not what he wanted. A pretty Sentry Ward, by the way. I think it's a Crystal Maiden Sentry Ward. Not very sure. And there's Lion throwing out the ulti on top of the creep. He was very angry at that creep. He did not want that creep to be alive. Staff of Faith. So Omni Knight. It's Omni Knight Ward. But anyway, here we got Tinker throwing out the March Machines. He's trying to prevent the siege. He does have his boots to travel. Oh my gosh, I need to take a look at these items. Before I do. Nixus is going to go all in on the Tinker. Tinker will be going down to the Medusa. Very nice, very well played by her. But Nixus will be dying to these March Machines and the tower, and he goes down handily. Nixus does instantly buy back. He wants to go help his team defend. If they can get the kill on this Luna, it will be 100% worth it. And there's a buyback by Tinker. He wants to help prevent this push from happening. Shadow Shaman wards are put down. They're doing a lot of damage to Tinker. Quite a bit of damage. And there's Windrunner to show up. There's the support. Finally, everybody's there to support and kill those wards. Anyway, here's Ricky. He's going to find himself a Luna, a nice tasty Luna. I think he's waiting for her to take a little bit more damage before he goes in on her. I honestly don't think he'll be able to kill her before she can run out and before the TP support comes in from the Radiant side. But then again, they did just recently TP to mid, and then now they're rotating top. So if Ricky can catch out Luna in a very good spot, then maybe he can get the kill. Looks like we had support from Nick Assassin coming around the side. He was waiting for Nyx. I did not realize that, so all of my metagame thinking was totally uncalled for and totally incorrect. Go figure, right? Hey, let's check out this Windrunner's items, because these are pretty cool. I like the bow. I like the sound the bow makes. I don't like the bow. Like it sounds like a race car when you shoot it. It's like pew, pew, pew. But anyway, Medusa has herself a items. Since there's really not much of anything going on, Dire are now sieging the bottom tower. They're in the point defense positions. And here's the two TPs. Oh my gosh, okay, now we have something. There's two TPs coming in from the Radiant side. Windrunner will be going down almost instantly to the Ricky and the Nyx Assassin. There is, we got to Bane ulti on the Tinker, so Tinker can't really do anything. He can't throw out any more March Machines, but Bane took a lot of damage when he was hanging out on the March Machines, so he will be going, no, he will not be going down, almost going down. Killing spree on Luna. She was able to get a kill on Ricky. And here's her BKB. Nyx Assassin can't stun her. He is sad. He's going to try to run away to the best of his ability. He throws out the spike carapace, but it does not affect Luna because Luna has her BKB up. And he's going to run away as fast as he can. There he goes. Throws out the stun. He's able to get away. Meanwhile, Medusa gets a kill on the Phantom Lancer. Not good at all for Phantom Lancer. I'm not sure if she ulted. I can check. There you go. Spike Carapace used again. And Luna was stunned once again. Nyx playing well with his Spike Carapace. Medusa did not ulti in order to get a kill on Phantom Lancer, which is actually a big problem. Because if Medusa can take down a Phantom Lancer without her ulting, then that means Phantom Lancer does not have much of anything. And in fact, let's go ahead and take a look at the items that I've been teasing you guys about this entire game. Oh my gosh. We have Luna with the BKB and Cul Blu. She doesn't have much of anything else outside of that. We have a Boots of Travel up on Tinker and a Soul Ring, so he'll be able to spam his abilities and be anywhere and everywhere that he wants. We have Windrunner. Looks like she's building herself a mechanism. It could potentially be built via Pipe, because Pipe does technically scale better than a mechanism. The magic resistance that it gives you is so valuable, especially in those big late game fights. Meanwhile, everybody, not everybody, a lot of people on the Radiant side have a bunch of Tranquil Boots. There's a Ring of Aquila up on Phantom Lancer, so Phantom Lancer can do a little bit more damage and get more mana regen. But aside from that, I mean, not really much of anything. Going on to the Dire side, there's also a Ring of Aquila up on Ricky, but not much else of anything. We can see it's actually a sign of him roaming so much, not being able to convert any of the attempted ganks into kills. Actually, the score is tied up 10-10. Wow, it's a very relatively low-scoring game so far. Or relatively low-kill game, but it's only been just over 17 or just under 17 minutes into the game. Ring of Aquila up on Medusa. She has herself a Lincoln Sphere. I really want to know what she's going to be building next. She could potentially be building a Scotty next. I've seen it before. She could be potentially be building a BKB next, which is actually a standard thing to do. On a carry, she could be building a whole bunch of things. A Sanji and Yasha. Oh, sorry, not a Sanji Yasha. She could be building a Mantis style, that's what I meant to say. But anyway, aside from that,
Dire's bottom tower is under
Shadow
attack.
Shaman has himself Tranquil Boots. Anyway, we have Bane. He threw out the Nightmare on top of himself. He was taking aggro, so he was able to save himself. And here's Shadow Shaman. They're going to get the final nuke on the Luna. And Luna's in a pretty bad spot. And now here's, oh my gosh, Medusa gets a kill on the Lion. She's getting ready to get to that point where she becomes uncontrollable. And we take a look at the gold graph. You can see the gold graph is heavily in favor of the Dire. That's really indicative of Medusa. Medusa has been farming like a madman. You can see 103 last hits, and it's only been roughly 20 minutes into the game.
Is under attack.
That's like 10 times the number of last hits that I would have. Okay, I have to stop comparing them to me because they're obviously better than me at Dota. But still, that's like 10 times the amount of last hits that I would have at this point in the game. No lie. When I play Bounty Hunter, I don't get a lot of last hits, which is actually pretty bad. That means I need to go practice farming. But anyway, enough about me. Let's focus on the game. Gosh, why you guys try to confuse me, or why you guys try to delay me so much? Here we have a Ricky trying to go out on Fan Lancer. He will not be able to get the kill. He needs his Diffusal Blade first before he's really able to convert anything to kill, which I think it might be worth his time to just go ahead and go into the jungle, AFK farm for about 10 minutes, let his team go for team fights. Because to be honest, he hasn't really been contributing much in the team fights. Maybe aside from throwing a cloud so he can get away, and also contributing free gold to the side of the Radiant. No offense to Ricky, of course. I'm just saying, if he had his Diffusal Blade at this point, he might be a little bit more effective, making more of an impact for his team. But really, he hasn't really making that much of an impact. Shadow Shaman does have himself a blink dagger. He was able to blink out. That's pretty cool. Bane did throw down the sleep on top of Luna, so Luna was not able to throw any follow-up damage on anybody.
Bottom tower has fallen.
And here we have nighttime. We have Medusa pushing the bottom tower because she can. She has 1 point in split shot, but she's still doing a lot of damage. 50% of 150 is still a lot of damage. 75 damage. Okay, not a lot. 75 damage, that's not bad. Anyway, here's the Luna getting engaged on. She does not have mana for ulti. Medusa throws out the ulti. Get ready for the pending team fight. That might have been a little overkill. But she was assuming that the rest of the team would be close enough to engage in team fight, so she threw it out. But it doesn't really matter because Medusa has used her ulti a grand total of 1 time now. And she still has 5 kills. We take a look at the kills, deaths, and assists. The kills, deaths, and assists shows that Medusa is in fact carrying her team. Nyx Assassin's right behind her, but Nyx Assassin's all 4s, so he's been dying a lot. He's been dying maybe a little bit more than he will want to. He does have assists, so he hasn't really been KSing all that much, kill stealing all that much. Ricky, on the other hand, hasn't really been able to have anything go his way so far. He has 1 kill and 5 deaths. That's not really anything you want to have with Ricky, especially since Ricky does need quite a bit of farm. Not as much as Medusa to carry a game, but he still does need quite a bit of farm. Here we got Medusa about to come in on the Fan Lancer. I think she will be able to get the kill on the Fan Lancer if she's able to find him. Oh, never mind. Her ulti is on cooldown, so she's not able to solo him just yet. He just doppel walks away, and here is Shadow Shaman showing up. He does not have any type of detection on, so they will not be able to see him. Let's take a look at the items again, because Shadow Shaman got a blink dagger, and that threw me off. Yeah, nothing new. Okay, so Windrunner is building herself a mechanism. She has that chainmail, getting ready to build that buckler. Fan Lancer has a piece of his diffusal finally, so he will officially become more effective in his team fights. Let's see what else is Medusa has herself a Yasha. She's building that Mantis style. She's in fact building that Mantis style, which is actually a really good item to build because Mantis style gives you really good stats and also gives you important stats. There's Medusa throwing out the ult. The purge does go through BKB. That is the slow in fact goes through BKB, but not much of anything else. And Medusa stays alive. She might be able to get the lion. No, it did not bounce in her favor, and now she's trying to run away. Medusa will be going down to the Fan Lancer. Big play by them. Fan Lancer really needed all that gold that he just got from that. And there is the Shadow Shaman going down on the backside of that. Very weird team fight. Luna was able to do what she had to do to help her team get those kills. And Medusa popped the ulti maybe a little prematurely. So she did in fact pay for throwing the ulti a little bit too early. But Fan Lancer finally able to get almost all of his Diffusal Blade from that 1 kill, but it will seem. Now we take a look at the net worth. Let's take a look at net worth because that's something important to look at. We can see that Medusa is in fact worth the most on the map. Not a big surprise. Fan Lancer does want to be up there at top above the Tinker, you know, with the Luna. But the fact that he's down here so far, 4th place. Not really all that low, but he is 4th place. That's not really good for him. He really needs a lot of farm. He needs to finish that defusal, at least finish that defusal, so that way he'll be able to handle his kills more effectively. There we go. He finally has a goal for the defusal. He will be buying that up instantly. The Crow will be bringing that to him soon, or maybe, yes, there you go. The Crow's bringing it to him now. And meanwhile, we got Tinker taking a lot of damage. Oh my gosh, Tinker just went down to everything on the dire side. Caught the tail end of that, but Nick Assassin did get the last hit on that. And here's Tinker. He's TPing by. He's going to go ahead and push his bottom tower. All Tinker wants to do is push the tower and go away. Leave him alone, and he will push every tower, and you'll be in trouble. Anyways, let's see what else is going on around. We see a Luna with the haste rune. She will be able to do a little bit of harassment on top of Bane if she gets close enough, but she's not going to get close enough. Meanwhile, Tinker is sieging the bottom tower. The bottom tower goes down. Tinker has a blink dagger, very good for him. So he will be able to shift Q when he TPs. He'll be able to shift Q or TP up top, shift Q, blink over to the woods, and then throw out a track, or throw out a marching machines. There we go, shift Q, blink. That is in fact the only way. That is in fact the best way to play Tinker with the blink dagger or force staff or something to get him away. If you have some ability that you want to cast after his rearm, because rearm has a weird, rearm is really hard to time manually. The best thing to do is just go ahead and activate rearm, hold shift, activate your next ability, hold shift, activate your next ability, hold shift, activate your next ability, and he'll do it in that order. Actually, if you watch him now, he is shift Q'd, see? So the shift Q activates immediately as soon as the last ability is over, so it's very useful for Tinker. How do I know that? Because a friend told me, hey, shift Q your stuff when you play Tinker. And of course, I was a noob, so I didn't know what he was talking about at the time, but now I know, now I understand. It all makes sense now. I mean, well, as far as the rest of items go, it looks like Ricky's going for a Sanj and Yasha. I'm not sure if I agree with that. But other than that, we see a slight engagement coming on top. There we go, Medusa throwing the perfect ulti, but Luna does BKB, and she's able to get a lot of damage on top of Medusa's head, but it doesn't matter. Her mana barrier blocked a lot of that incoming damage, and there's an assassin on the backside throwing out the stun, able to get it on 2, and there's a dust also thrown out by the line that want to kill this Nick Assassin, but no, Medusa probably can turn around and kill both of these guys at this time. There's Shadow Shaman trying to get the ward trap, but he was not able to get that. Meanwhile, we had Bane, we had Lion dying on the backside to the Nyx Assassin and Bane. It was a TP out by the Windrunner. She was able to make it out with her life. You know, I have a snake. Is it really? We have a Shadow Shaman attack going all the way down here to attack her.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Anyways, as far as items go, item progression, because Ricky was building that Sanj and Yasha, or was building that Yasha for maybe a Manta style. I'm not sure I agree with that. I think definitely Diffuse Blade would be much more useful. Maybe he's building Treads, who knows. Meanwhile, we got Luna getting gang destroyed gang destroyed right in front of her tower. And now we got a siege on the top tower of Dire. There's not really much I can do. Tinker's probably going to try to jump in and throw out a few March machines, but Bane will probably just sleep him, and then instantly the rest of the team will respond, and he will go down pretty fast. There we go, the shift Q blink. He jumps in, throws out the March machine and blinks back immediately. Luna's ulti is not up. And Nyx Assassin does go down. Where did Nyx Assassin go down? Nyx Assassin went down, I don't know, to what? Maybe rockets? I don't know. Meanwhile, Ricky was able to get the kill on the Lion, and this is a really disjointed fight. I'm not really sure how Nyx Assassin died. Lion died by Ricky. I saw that. That's about it. There's a Sentry Ward placed down. Ricky will be going down to all this damage. The Shackle did last for forever, it seems. It lasts for 3.7 seconds, 3.75 seconds if it latches on the tree. That's essentially 5 seconds. And now here's Tinker pushing all the lanes, doing what Tinker does. Let's take a look at not the items, the gold grab. Or XP grab. No, gold grab. Took up the gold grab. The gold grab is pretty much taking the same turn that the XP grab was taking.
At this point,
you see, it was heavily in favor of the Dire, but then it came back out towards the Radiant. I think it was because of that weird team fight that they did win, where Phantom got the kill on Medusa. But other than that, it's now sagging back towards the Dire. I think that's mainly because of towers. If you count the tower gold as 1, 2 towers versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 towers. 6 towers equals about 6,000 gold versus 2 towers minus 2,000, 4,000 gold in favor of the Dire as far as towers go. So only 2,000 that are really showing up in the map. So basically, if Radiant push and are able to get forward or are able to match the towers, then they are in fact in the lead as far as gold goes. So towers do in fact affect how your gold, how the gold on your team looks. So Dire probably gonna start, or Radiant probably gonna start pushing more aggressively soon. I mean, I got Ricky scouting out with the Phantom Lancer. He doesn't see what he doesn't like what he sees, so he walks away. He's not invisible on my screen for some reason. I'm not sure why. But I'm pretty sure he was invisible to the Phantom Lancer. Meanwhile, now we got Phantom Lancer. There we go. He's invis. He's running away. Alright, and here's Luna running away. I think she saw somebody come around the side. They do have a sentry ward placed. Oh no, they did. Here we go. Now we got Luna about to go down. Luna will be going down to this to 3 people. I mean, there's not really much hope for it. All she could do really was BKB ulti and try to run away, which I think she was trying to do, but she went down a little too fast. Here we got a TP in from Nick's up top. He's gonna farm that back. Meanwhile, we got a big push, or we got a big push coming in from the Dire side. There are 2 Radiant people here to respond, but I'm not sure how well they can respond to this. Ricky can just blink strike into and throw down Cloud, and Medusa will be there to do the rest of the damage that is needed. Medusa does it. Oh my gosh! Oh, she almost dodges the shackle. And there's Ricky spotted out, but it doesn't matter. Lion still goes down to the illusions of Medusa. Kind of funny, actually. Mantis style very useful for her. Meanwhile, we got a giant clump of Phantom Lancers pushing his mid tower, and Shadow Shaman just might be going. He will be going down to these illusions. Kind of good, really good for Phantom Lancer. Now here's Phantom Lancer. He found, or Bane did find the Phantom Lancer, but it doesn't matter. Phantom Lancer is able to get the kill. See the diffuser blade, extremely useful in his case. He definitely needed that. Now he's playing a big role on his team. He can push all he wants. He can drain people's mana all he wants, and I think he's building what looks to be a Mantis style.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Maybe a Lincoln's. I seriously doubt he is building a Scotty, because that thing is expensive. Scotty, how much does Scotty cost? Scotty costs 5,675 gold. Compare that to a Rapier. Rapier costs 6,200 gold. I would do the numbers, but I don't feel like it. I mean, we got a team fight happening down by. Lion did go down. We got so much going on. I came in very late to this fight. Medusa did not ulti just yet. Oh, she did ulti. Her ulti is on cooldown. She's going to TP away. I don't think she'll be able to make it out. She is able to make it out. Wimmer was not able to get around the corner fast enough to throw out the shackle to stop her from TPing, and Medusa makes it out alive. That's all that's important. The only thing they lost was a Ricky, and they got a Lion instead. I think that was, at this point, is kind of worth it. Ricky, like I said earlier, Ricky has not been playing that much of an impact on his team. Medusa has been playing that hard carry role, and she is playing it well. So if Medusa would have went down in that engagement, I think that would have been huge for the Radiant side. We would have saw that gold graph spike up heavily towards the Radiant. More heavily than that little spike. Like I'm talking like a super spike. Like up to the 0 or something like that. Okay, it wouldn't be that high. But it'll be in a high spike, relatively speaking. Alright, as far as ward coverage, I was going to take a look at ward coverage. This is a nice random thing to look at. We have Dire. They have a ward inside the Radiant's base. This is nice for them. They can see where the Radiant are rotating, where the Radiant are going. Meanwhile, we have Nick Sass. He's going to find himself a Tinker. No, he's not going to find himself a Tinker. Tinker did blink away. He's going to find himself a Lion. I don't think he can go on this. There's a Windrunner right beside him to support him, and I get lag. Yes, lag is what I wanted. Now I can look at the kills and stuff and talk about that. So is he 20? Oh gosh. Okay, weird. Nick Assassin did break invis. No, he did not break invis. He's still here. Look at the kills, deaths, and assists. Kills, deaths, and assists. We can see Tinker and Luna. They're doing what they can to keep their team from falling apart. Their team's not necessarily falling apart, but Phantom Lancer just got his diffusal blade, so he's finally able to contribute much more to his team fights, or to the team fights. Meanwhile, on the Dire side, we see that between Nyx Assassin with all of his ganks and Medusa with all her last hits on the heroes and all her contributions to the team fight, they're doing pretty well. But this is still a relatively close game. If pretty much one big team fight happens and Dire happen to get wiped, and I'm talking buybacks and all that, they have no more go for buybacks, they all get wiped, then Radiant will definitely be able to push and probably win. Meanwhile, we have Phantom Lancer going down to the Bane. Phantom Lancer does not have gold for buyback. He did build himself a Mantis style. That's pretty cool.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And now we have Ricky standing right next to a Sentry Ward. These creeps will be attacking him, and he will know that they have vision on him. He's trying to run away. Luna's trying to come in, but the creeps kind of blew his cover. Oh, sorry, the the creeps kind of ruin the surprise. Now we got TP coming in from Tinker. Tinker's probably going to throw on the Martian Machines and laser Medusa if he can, and then try to get away. I think he will be able to. There we go. He's going in. There's a shackle shot. It almost landed on Medusa. So close to landing on Medusa. Oh, never mind. Yeah, it almost landed on Medusa. So close to landing on Medusa, but it landed on the creep instead. And there's a team fight happening. They're fighting under the Martian Machine. I'm not sure if this is a good idea. They're taking a lot of damage. So here's Luna with the ulti. She's able to get one. Medusa's pretty low. She does still have her ulti. I think she's baiting it out. She's trying to wait for. Oh my gosh, she's doing so much damage. And there she goes. There's her mana. She has no more mana. She does go down to. She does go down to the Windrunner. No, she went down to. Yeah, she went down to the Windrunner, and there's Windrunner going down to the Ricky. And now Dire are going to continue to siege. This is what I was saying. Pretty much the way both these teams are playing, because they're relying on their carry so much, is one big team fight can happen, and like Phantom got caught out, and that's pretty much GG. So we're gonna see more of a siege. We're gonna see more of a siege on the Radiant side. Phantom is doing what he can to push back all the aggression. Here is a. Oh my gosh. There was. There is a Medusa. She got all of her mana drained. She got all of her HP drained. Well, not all of it. She got quite a bit of damage done to her. I know that much. But she's able to get away safe. She does still have her ulti. She has not used that yet. She's waiting for her team to show up before she engages with that ulti. And now we have Ricky jumping in. Ricky's going to try to get the kill on Tinker. He does get the kill on Tinker.
Cloaked and daggered. And
maybe if Phantom has some kind of detection, he will be able to get the kill on Ricky too. Alright, let's take a look at the, no. Yes, no. Not network. Buyback status, who has buyback? Ricky has buyback, Luna has buyback, cool. Let's take a look at the gold per minute. That's a good thing to look at. You can see the Medusa's leading the top of the pack. She has 570, essentially 570 gold per minute. Really good for her. It shows her that, shows that she's been consistently farming any and everywhere. Actually, I think she's farming right now. Yes, she is farming in the jungle right now. Pretty much three-shotting every creep. Phantom has a gem. That's one thing to note. But anyway, she has herself an eagle song. I think she's building that butterfly. I hope she's building that butterfly. It would be weird if she wasn't building that butterfly. So she can do more damage. She'll have evasion, and then on top of that, she'll have her mana shield blocking a lot of the damage incoming towards her. I think it blocks what 2.25 damage per point of mana. So that's quite a bit of damage. Essentially increasing her HP by some odd percent. You know, maybe I should do these numbers before I cast the game, and then I can try to do them. Because when I try to do them during the game, I usually get my math wrong. Like 7 times 4 is definitely 27. That's not true, guys. But here's a Phantom who does find the Ricky. He does have himself a gem. He knows that trouble is coming, and now he's gonna turn around. I think he will be able to win this fight if he goes for it. He will be going for it. There's, oh my god, everybody's in full retreat. Phantom too fed. Phantom is running towards him, and there's Ricky doing the juke. And Nick Assassin picks himself up in the invisibility room, but it doesn't matter. Phantom has himself a gem, so he can see everything. He's going for the Ricky. He's trying to do what he can. I think that's his second purge. This might be the third. And there's Luna. And Luna jumps in. She gets the ulti on top of. Oh, she gets the ulti on top of the Shadow Shaman, who accidentally looks like he warded himself on accident. And meanwhile, big team fight breaking out. There is Phantom. He is dusted up. He is trying to run. Luna's boots are broken. I'm not sure by what, but her boots are broken. And here's Phantom still trying to run away. He could potentially purge himself. That way the dust won't be on him anymore, but that'll be just a waste of a purge, especially so late into the game. Nick Assassin did ulti up. He's trying to look for everybody. On the Radiant side, he did walk straight through. He did walk straight through that Sentry Ward, so they did spot him. They do know that he's probably chasing them, but no. Instead, they're gonna go ahead and go in the Roshan pit and take the Roshan. I don't think there will be anything that Radiant will be doing anytime soon to responses. I don't think they know this is going on. I'm pretty sure they probably still feel that they're being chased. Anyway, all that said, we have a pause, and I will take this moment to drink a sip of water. Actually tastes pretty bad. Probably should have had ice or something. But it's good for me. I mean, water's healthy, right? It like gives you energy and stuff. Oh, okay, Medusa was just checking the Roshan pit. I think they can go for Roshan if they do. If they do need to hurry up and do it. This is like the perfect moment for them to go for Roshan. Nick Assassin just hanging out. He's expecting Radiant to come check the pit soon. Or maybe he just wants to have a few, maybe he just wants to have a chat with Roshan. Looks like they didn't agree on something, so he hit him, and Roshan's chasing him now. Speaking of Roshan, Roshan is sad, isn't he? Like he's always angry. He's stuck in his look. He's sitting in his little corner. He's so sad. He has no friends. The only reason why people visit him is to kill him and steal his stuff. He's like, why you guys always coming into my pit stealing my stuff? That's why I'm so sad. Look at it. Look at it. He's so sad. Anyway, we have Shadow Shaman throwing down the wars to pick up Ancients. Oh, okay. I think he really needs to farm. I'm just gonna assume he really needs to farm. I don't think that's all really necessary, but whatever. Phantom Lancer is pushing the lane with his illusions. I think he is in fact level 19. Oh my gosh, levels. I need to look at the levels. Hero level. Yes, Medusa is level 21, so she does have full of everything. Everybody has level 3 of their ultis except for Lion, Bane, and Windrunner. Well, okay, except for Lion and Bane. Windrunner doesn't really need hers, except for when they start doing a big push. She might have a point in there now, but who knows. Let's take a look at the net worth. Keep the net worth graph up so that way we can look at it the entire rest of the game, because that's the most important thing. Hey, there's 2 spectators here. Hello, other spectator. I am Cul Blu, bringing you a random pubcast number 10. I'm pretty sure they can't hear me. Reported? So what's up? Reported? I don't understand. Meanwhile, somebody got reported. Oh, some friendly words getting traded by the next assassin. Cool. Medusa. Now the Dire are officially sieging the Radiant mid tower. Medusa's Lincoln Spear did get procced. And here's Bane throwing out the ulti right on top of, who was that? Right on top of Lion. And there's Medusa throwing out the ulti. She killed all the illusions from Phantom Lancer. It feels creating it. The Phantom Lancer also gets the enfeeble placed on him. And there's Luna throwing out the massive ulti. He's doing a lot of damage to this Ricky. But he activates the BKB. He goes back in and he gets revenge. He says, why you do so much damage to me? And then he goes down immediately to the Windrunner. She gets the last hit on that. Enfeebles for all. Enfeebled makes you do less damage. It is level 4 Enfeeble, so it's reducing your damage by 120, which is actually quite a bit. And here's Phantom Lancer. Phantom Lancer did activate his Mantis Style. He did break all the negative buffs, and he will be going in on this Shadow Shaman. Shadow Shaman does not stand a chance. Will Bane stand a chance is the question. Phantom Lancer does not have any regen, so he is not able to, any lifesteal, so he's not able to stay alive all that long. And Medusa's still chasing. I think Medusa will be going down. Yes, beautiful shackle shot by the Windrunner. And he's going to turn around. The Phantom Lancer is going to turn around and go for the kill on the Windrunner, or on the Medusa. Medusa does in fact go down to a rocket by Tinker, and she instantly buys back. Meanwhile, the top barracks are going down on the side of Radiant. I think these, I was about to say, I do not think they'll be able to spawn fast enough. There's a siege creep doing a bunch of damage to towers. Once again, guys, siege creeps do a crap load of damage to everything. Or sorry, 2 buildings. They do like 75% damage to people. They do increased damage to buildings, like 150% damage to buildings. It's something weird. Oh, that reminds me, eventually, I'm not sure when, probably after I hit video number 20 or hit 20 subscribers. After I get people who really want to see everything, I'm going to start a new series. I'm going to call it Technically Dota. And just know that it'll be talking about a lot of technical things in the Dota. I'm not really sure how the format's going to be, but I'm just giving you guys the idea of what's in the future for Cul Blu Dota. And then hopefully one day I'll be just like Purge. Yeah, Aquaman is Sonic, right? Anyway, we got TP coming in from Tinker. He's going to go ahead and help his team push top. We got Ricky hanging out in the mid. There's a little bit of a standoff between Luna and, there's a little bit of standoff between Luna and Medusa, but Medusa is going to go ahead and back up. Ricky's going to continue scouting. I think somebody has a gem on Dire's side. Radiant side. Phantom Lancer does have a gem, so Ricky wants to be careful. I know whenever you have a gem on your person, all of your losers will also get that vision. There's this. Whoa, was that a dust or a sentry?
Top tower is under attack.
I think that was a dust. No, how was he spotted? That was possibly a dust spot, or used to spot Ricky, and Ricky went down pretty fast. As we can see, once Ricky gets spotted, or once there's some kind of detection on the enemy team versus a Ricky, and Ricky can't run away, all invis like, that he instantly goes down. He is a very fragile hero. He doesn't really have all that much HP, all that much survivability. So his invisibility, if he loses that, then he's pretty much dead. Yes, like I was saying, once there's a gem up on the main person, all your illusions will get that vision as well. So Phantom Lancer can just run up, you know, farm up a creep camp, get a whole bunch of illusions, run them up to the lane to push, and then, you know, maybe Ricky can just hang out around the side, but his illusions will be able to have vision, or sorry, will be able to have that true sight aura. Also, it's not an aura, true sight, vision, true sight ability. And I get more lag. Cool. Good thing nothing interesting is happening, because I'm definitely missing that. Medusa's attacking Roshan from outside the pit? Question mark. I think they're doing Roshan now. So let's assume Medusa and Shadow Shaman are doing Roshan. Yes, they are. And Shadow Shaman throws down the wards. The wards are attacking Roshan. Roshan goes down faster than cookie shit. But oh my god. Oh dear god. Shadow Shaman, why? I was about to say. I was saying, oh dear god. Shadow Shaman, why? Shadow Shaman's wards almost blocked Roshan's Aegis. So they would not have been able to pick it up. I think I've seen that before. Like it was it a shadow? It was a Shadow Shaman or something. He threw down wards on top of Roshan, and then the Roshan went down, and his teammates went to go pick it up, and they couldn't pick it up because they couldn't get around the wards. It was, oh man, it was pretty funny stuff. I have to go look at it again. I have to go find it again. Then maybe I'll refer you guys to it. But anyway, enough of that. What else is there to talk about? Items, Blink Dagger, Sheep Stick up on Tinker. He can perma disable this Medusa if he gets in there in time. What else is there? There is a Eagle Song up on Luna, so she's getting ready to build her own butterfly, so she'll have that up pretty soon. Heart up on Phantom Lancer, so all of his illusions are tanky as crap, and he can make 3 more illusions after that, or 2 more illusions after that, after he maxes out. BKB up on Ricky, so I think we saw that a few times. He has a Yasha. I'm not sure why he built Yasha and not a Diffusal. I don't know, Diffusal makes more sense to me on Ricky, because Ricky can, or between the Ricky combo, you know, Blink Strike in, throw Cloud, and then throw Diffusal on top of him. I can't really run away. Here we got a Gazer coming on mid. There's a Shackle Shot. It did hit on the Shadow Shaman, but Shadow Shaman is perfectly fine. He will just earn up. But Tinker does throw out the infinite marching machines. I don't think Dire want to push into this, because these marching machines do a lot of damage. So Tinker really good at turtling lineups. Let's see, look. There you go. So this illusion, oh my god, it's still alive. That illusion lasted forever. We got the big engagement coming on. I heard BKB up on Luna, but Luna gets disabled by Bane. Bane's ulti does not go through BKB, but the disable does. And there's Ricky pulling down to the Lion's ulti. And finally, there's a Shackle Shot, or there's a Shackle on the Windrunner, and she goes down by the Shadow Shaman. And here's Medusa going down to the Luna, but she doesn't care. She has Aegis, and Bane sleeps himself, so he won't take any more damage. Phantom Lancer gets a mega kill. I'm not sure how. And where's Phantom? Okay, Phantom Lancer is finally here. Where is he? He's taking a lot of damage. He's out of mana, so he can't spam anything anymore. And there's Medusa throwing out illusions. So much damage being done to Medusa. Tinker can perma stun her, or can perma disable her if he gets close enough, but she has a Lincoln Sphere. I forgot. And here's Nick's Assassin just making sure that his teammate gets out alive. He's Vendetta up. He is waiting on the sidelines to see if he can actually get a pick off on anybody, see if anybody gets too aggressive, or see if anybody on Radiant side decides to poke their heads up. Anyway, very interesting team fight. I missed the initiation of it. I don't know how it started, but I just know it almost went extremely bad. Essentially, both sides left with their equal wounds. 2 supports died on the side of, or 3 people died on the side of Radiant. I think somebody bought back. Let's check buyback status. Yes, Luna, no. Maybe Luna bought back, because I think it's a 5-minute cooldown on your buybacks. So that's close enough, I guess. I think Luna bought back, so she can ulti and get a kill. Dire did lose a Nixus, or did lose a Ricky. They did lose a Bane. I think I lost a Shadow Shaman as well. So both sides respectively lost quite a bit. Especially this late into the game, you don't want to lose all that much, because pretty much if your team gets wiped, that's essentially GG. Especially if the carry's still alive. Oh my gosh. I'm really curious to see what Ricky builds next. I think he is building a Mantis style, but I'm still not sure if I agree with that. But then again, I'm not playing, so I don't matter, right? Phantom Lancer is going to go ahead and build himself a butterfly. He's starting with that Talisman of Evasion first, because he wants to be able to survive longer in team fights. There's nobody with the MKB just yet, so nobody's getting true damage. Nyx has a Dagon on level 3, and we got TPs coming in mid. There's going to be a fight mid. There's Lion TP in mid. There's a Windrunner TP in mid. There's a Phantom Lancer TP in mid.
Structures are fortified.
And I heard a Shadow Blade. Oh no, maybe that's his Phantom Lancer. But anyway, the siege has begun. There's a wards are placed down. The wards are attacking everything. They're not really focused on the tower. And here's damage going on Medusa. Medusa was disabled. And there's a Piggy up on Ricky. Ricky will not be able to do more damage. Here's Luna ulti. Luna's going to go ahead and ulti, but Bane throws down the ulti. He's taking a lot of damage, and he sleeps himself. He will be able to survive for a little bit longer, but he will be instantly going down. There we go. He instantly goes down afterwards. So him and Ricky are only 2 casualties. And this game's lasting a little bit longer than I expected it to, but this is pretty good for random podcast number 10. Anyway, here's Nyx Assassin trying to run away. Nyx does not have his ulti off cooldown, but he does have Spike Carapace, so he will be using it every 10 seconds. He's trying to break vision, make sure that Luna can't cast her stuff, and now he's slowed. He got purged, and he did go down. There's a gem dropped on the ground. I wonder who's going to pick that up. There are now officially 2 gems on the side of Radiant, so they can move around pretty securely. But this top lane, they consistently have to worry about that. This top lane is going to continue to push until they push down the racks. There we go, because I want to ping. Until they push down the racks on the side of Dire side. Let's see. Oh my gosh. I think Medusa's building an MKB, possibly a Daedalus. I hope it's a Daedalus, because Daedalus are cool. Daedalus are cool. Anyway, here's the mid tower being sieged by the Radiant. There's not really much Medusa can do. She can ulti if she wants. There she goes. She ulti so she can purge out all of the Phantom Lancer illusions. She's going to throw out damage. She's doing quite a bit of damage, but it's not enough. She needs more support from her team. Bane's trying to run in and see what he can do, but he gets slowed by the Phantom Lancer. Now he's taking a lot of damage from illusions. Illusions do go down, and there's one runner throwing a power shot, and there goes Medusa's ulti used. That will not be available for the next team fight, unless actually it probably will be available for the next team fight. Essentially, if you have an ability like an ulti or something that has like a 60-second cooldown, it'll pretty much be ready for every single team fight. Especially if it's Naga Song or Tidehunter ulti. I don't know. I actually had a game once where we were playing against a Tidehunter, and like it was like a weird team fight up top. Long story short, we lost the team fight because of Tidehunter ulti, and then like 2 seconds later, there was a big weird team fight down bottom. He ulted again. I was like, did he just use that 3 seconds ago? Was it a 5-second cooldown on his ulti or something? It was pretty ridiculous. I was pretty angry. Anyways, so we're at the 50-minute mark. That means double siege creeps. Just in case you don't know, Dota has no patience for long games. So I think at the 45-minute mark or so, it starts sending out dual siege creeps on both sides to help the game end faster. How do I know this? Because I've read all the technical things, and they're pretty cool. Like I said, eventually, and by eventually I mean probably in 10 more of random, or after I hit 20 on the random podcast. I haven't officially set that number, but that's where I'm aiming at. I have a new series set up, a series of videos set up called Technically Dota, where I basically just go through all the technicalities of Dota. I have to find some way to make it interesting, because just saying, oh, here's TA shield, it takes 5 damage to take down, doesn't sound all that interesting. I have to make it sound fun, you know, make it interactive. Anyway, we got a smoke up on the Radiant side. The Radiant are coming through. The Nyx Assassin just standing here. Nyx Assassin does throw out, he does break his invisibility, but he will pay with his life for that. And he goes down almost instantly, explodes even. So the smoke gang did in fact work. Nyx Assassin did not see her because he did not see the rest of the team behind Luna. He thought Luna was all alone. Even if he did think she was all alone, I think that was still a bad idea because she does have a BKB and she does have her ulti, and Luna can nuke him down pretty easily with just her ulti. Unless, of course, Nyx Assassin can kill her fast enough, which I don't think he can. He only has a Dagon level 3. He needs like a Dagon level 70 to do it. And once again, these creeps are pushing even harder. Jeez, Mega Creeps OP. Now we got TP from Tinker. The entire Radiant team right here, ready to push. Meanwhile, we got Shadow Shaman buying something in the store. I think he's buying himself a sheep stick. And now a big team fight's breaking out. Tinker's throwing out the Mountain Machines. And there's an ulti from Luna, there's an ulti from Ricky, and there's an ulti from Medusa. Medusa's throwing out the ulti, slowing down everybody, purging everybody, other respective buffs. But it doesn't matter. Bane goes down to a laser, and I don't think Medusa can do it alone. She needs more help. Phantom Lancer's getting a little bit out of control. He finally got the diffuser, but he has a heart. His illusions are tanky as crap, and Medusa's ulti is on cooldown. She will be going down shortly. There she goes. She goes down to the Lion ulti. And this is pretty much, I think this just might be GG. This might be the final push that ends it all. Yes, there's a GG, well played, thrown out by the Ricky. I have seen other GG well plays. Medusa did buy back. She's gonna try to defend the best she can. There's a sheep stick up on Lion. There's a sheep stick up on somebody, and she got sheep stick. And Luna gets sheep stick by the Shadow Shaman. And ooh, okay, she gets sheep stick by. So who is she? She got sheep stick by. I don't know. Whatever. Sheep sticks for everybody, right? Meanwhile, we got we got Medusa getting perma sheep stick by the Tinker. Tinker saying, "You shall not run away alive." Anyway, meanwhile, we got the middle tower being sieged by these creeps. These creeps are consistently pushing. They will be able to kill this. No, they will not be able to kill this tower. If there was a siege creep here, because siege creeps continuously focus towers, like siege creeps give zero cares about heroes, so they always default to attack the towers, and they do extra damage. So if there was a siege creep there, that tower would have went down. But sadly, there wasn't. There was only normal creeps, range creeps, and melee creeps. And range creeps and melee creeps have ADD, kind of like I do. They just run to everything and just punch it a few times. And if something new shows up, they get interested in that and they go punch that instead. Look how fast this illusion is attacking. Come on, proc an illusion, proc an illusion. Whoa, weird. What is up with that? Yes, the illusion has made an illusion. Anyways, one interesting thing to look at, I guess I can quickly take a look at. Oh gosh, no, Tinker might be getting caught out. Tinker does blink away. Tinker is able to blink him too. Where did he blink? He blinked over here. He does. Oh my god, Nick's assassin with a beautiful, beautiful spike carapace. He knows that the marching machine is going on, so what he does is he throws a spike carapace, and no matter where Tinker is, Tinker did get stunned up. Very nice play by him. That was pretty cute. I like that. Shiny indeed. Meanwhile, Ricky is just chilling. Ricky's gonna go ahead and build himself a butterfly. He just needs a whole. He has 700 gold, about 700 gold right now. He needs a whole some number of gold now. I don't feel like doing the math. Items. Let's see how the items are changed. Not much really. Medusa has herself a Lincoln Sphere. There's a butterfly Lincoln Sphere, Mantis Style and Medusa versus the Phantom Lantern, who's her counterpart. And he has a diffuse blade. Oh my gosh, they're doing Roshan. Roshan is going down pretty fast, and it will be going to Medusa again. Medusa picks up Roshan, and there is a there's a Phantom Lantern illusion just checking to see what's over here. He sees that bad things are happening, so he just disappears. And now we got the TPs coming in. Where are they going? Where are they going? Where's the TP into? Next assassin just TP'd back to base. Okay.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, Dire's top tower is finally being sieged by these creeps. The Phantom Lantern was able to continuously push this all the way up to here. I think Dire will just be able to rotate top and kill this creep wave and instantly push it back. It all depends. Let's see what else is up. Hearts on Phantom. Okay, Phantom Lantern. Let's look at Phantom Lantern's items. Okay, what Phantom Lantern has is Phantom Lantern has a diffuser blade Mantis Style. He also has a heart, butterfly, and normal boots. He has not upgraded his boots. He probably will be getting boots of travel just because he can. He also has a gem so he can see anybody that's invisible. Speaking of gems, Luna also has a gem, so if she catches Ricky, Ricky will go down, especially if he's all by himself. Take a look at the other items. Shadow Shaman is desperately trying to build that sheep stick. Let's see how close he is to the gold. He is at 1693.
I bind you.
And he binds somebody. Who did he bind? Okay, he got caught out. And he binds an illusion. They kill an illusion. They kill her heart. They go all in. But they did not throw it on the ulti, so that's sad. Alright, sorry. So good for them. That's not sad. That's good for them. That would have been sad if they threw an illusion. Or threw out the ultis. Anyway, Bane gets frog or pig it up, or he gets turned into a frog, he gets turned into a pig, and he probably will just be going down. Lion instantly gives him with his finger of death. And there's a marching machine, so the siege will begin. Almost all the waves are pushed in favor of the of the Radiant. And Radiant lose that bottom tower. They will be losing this tower too. The fortify gets thrown out, and everybody's back up except for Bane. There's a Lincoln Sphere popped almost instantly by the one runner. And here's a BKB from Ricky. Ricky's gonna go in. He's trying to kill the runner. He gets to kill the runner. Meanwhile, Medusa throws out the ulti, so she slows down everybody. But Luna throws on the ulti also. It does a lot of damage. It gets to kill on Nick's assassin. And there's Shadow Shaman. He just found out he does not want to be here anymore. And there is the bottom tower. This will probably be the last push. As I know I said the last time, but it wasn't the last push. But this is most likely the last push. There's 2 sets of racks down on the side of Dire. And the middle tower is going to be going down. Medusa's blades bouncing everywhere. Bounces for everyone. And here's Medusa trying to do what she can. She's going to throw out a snake. She's going to get her mana drain. And now she's going to get perma piggied by the Tinker. And there's a perma piggy. And there's the ulti by Lion. It's but she has the Aegis, so she can kind of survive that, but it doesn't matter. This game is pretty much over. There's a naked Ancient on the field, and it's taking a lot of damage. Luna's just doing work on it. And now she's going to try to go toe-to-toe with Medusa. I don't think that's a good idea. She will be going down. Geometry Sight is dropped. And whew. Here's Tinker. Tinker's like, come here. It's like Piggy. Come here, Piggy. He throws on the laser, throws on the Piggy. Oh god, he's gonna die. He's gonna be dying to this Bane. Bane throws on the ulti instantly, and he will be going down. Dire are fighting back as hard as they can. Buybacks from everybody. Everybody's buying back. They want to hurry up and finish pushing this. Phantom Lancer, oh my god, so many illusions, so much damage being done. He's pushing it like a madman now. And he's gonna be able to get this top tower. And Medusa rotates top. Her ulti is up. She's going to use it. See all the Phantom Lancers. She's going to attack all the Phantom Lancers. And this Phantom Lancer throw out the Mantis style, just throw him off. And now he's trying to run away. They know he's invis, but they can't really catch up to him. And the game continues. Wow. So the Dire do not want to go down without a fight. And if the Dire do in fact come back and win, I will feel very bad for calling GG so early. So many times. Calling a premature GG. See, what else is there to talk about? There's kills, deaths, and assists to talk about. Phantom Lancer has 14 kills. He's been effective ever since he got a Diffusal Blade. Like I said earlier, he really needs the Diffusal Blade so he can get himself and so he can get those kills and start snowballing. Now he's officially snowballing. He has himself a Diffusal Blade, has himself a Mantis style, has himself a heart, has a butterfly. He has any and everything that he could ever want. He can actually get a kill in this Nyx Assassin with just his illusions. He's a Windrunner. Windrunner tries to throw an auto attack. She gets stunned up by that. Meanwhile, we got a fight top. Luna did get turned into a pig, and she will ulti on top of on top of Medusa's head. And there's a random pause. Oh my gosh, untimely pause. They're pausing as fast as they can. Tinker pause. Windrunner resume the game. They're on the same team. Tinker's having issues, but he doesn't. But Windrunner doesn't care. She wants to get this kill. And Medusa did ulti. Where's Medusa? Where's Medusa? Where's Medusa? Medusa did ulti. I'm not sure what she got out of it, but she did ulti. She did in fact ulti. There's a BKB activated by Ricky. He smells blood. He's gonna go for it. He's gonna go for the Phantom Lancer. He's missing every attack. Now Phantom Lancer is missing a lot of his attacks. He is also silenced. But Medusa gets a kill. Medusa gets a killing spree, and there goes the Ancient. So much confusion happening. I didn't even realize the Ancient was getting attacked. All right. So anyway, that was a pretty hectic game, almost an hour long. I am happy it gives me more practice. Anyways, a big shout out to all the players, big shout out to all my new subscribers, extremely big shout out to all the viewers. I love all my viewers. Please leave comments, let me know what you guys think. Critiques are always welcome. Any and all criticisms are welcome, but please make them constructive because destructive doesn't solve much of anything. Anyway, like I said, my name is Cul Blu. I just brought you guys random podcast number 10, and number 11 will be probably done tomorrow morning because I think I'm done. It is like 10 o'clock at night and I need to go to bed. But anyway, it was fun. I'll see you guys whenever.